Hey guys, Dan here from DansTube.TV, and today I'm discussing the professional capabilities of the Mavic Pro, and more specifically I'm discussing D-Log, which is a very flat color profile that allows you to really play around with the image in post-production. When I edit my footage, I'm normally using Sony Vegas Pro 14, which is a really solid editing program. Unfortunately though, just the base model without the additional plugins isn't fantastic with color correction. It does a decent job, but recently I've been using this program here, which is absolutely free. It's called DaVinci Resolve 14. So you can search that online and you can download this free editing suite here. And this one allows you to really play around with the colors, really edit everything, play around with the music, and then deliver the final product. So I'm going to be using this one here, the DaVinci Resolve, to color correct the footage from the D-Log, and then I'll probably use Sony Vegas to add in my clips and do a bit more editing through there. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that DaVinci Resolve is absolutely free. You can get it online right now, and a really handy tool to pick up. So what are the benefits of shooting in D-Log? Well, the first thing is you're getting a very flat image, which means in post-production you're going to have a lot more freedom to play around with the color and create the perfect color profile based on the day that you experience. So the Mavic is actually quite guilty of overexposing a lot of its shots, and it just gets blown out with a white bombardment, which doesn't look great when you play around with the footage later on, and unfortunately at that point it's extremely hard to then remove that and get a solid image. So shooting in a very flat profile, it does a really good job of limiting the exposure, so it just looks very clean and flat. And then it also allows you to then create your own custom color profile from there. So you're getting a flat image, chucking it on the computer, and then you have full control over it, which actually works out really well for professionals and people that really want to manipulate the color from the scene. The video that was shot on the Mavic was actually a music video, or a portion of a music video, from my friend Dregs, who's actually creating a lot of rap music now. So if you want to check out his stuff, he's on Facebook, he's also got Cozy Boys TV on YouTube, and Dregs is also like his rap alter ego. So I'll have some links in the description below to check him out. But this footage here was actually shot entirely for that music video. We shot it in D-Log, and I really just played around with the tracking. I played around with my own manual controls of the drone to try to get some really smooth cinematic shots. And overall, I was really happy with the performance. And in D-Log, it just looks beautiful. And I was impressed with how D-Log actually came out from the drone onto my computer. It looks really nice. So obviously a little bit of editing and pulling out those colors is just really going to make this footage pop. And I enjoyed filming. I obviously have permission to film and everything, so that made it a lot easier to get some nice close shots of him and get some very interesting drone shots that may not be possible, I guess, if there are a lot of people around. We made sure that we were very isolated and away from everyone, and that's something I recommend when you're operating your drone. Make sure you're away from people, follow the law, and have a good time. And this is what we did here. So let's check out the footage, see how it went, and let me know what you think in the comments below. The rest of the footage was edited entirely on DaVinci Resolve 14, which again is a free piece of editing software, extremely handy to use and quite a powerful piece of software. So the first couple of clips, when we're out in the middle of nowhere, this beautiful long walkway into the middle of the ocean, these clips here I just edited very basically just to show you guys a comparison between this and then using a LUT. A LUT is basically a pre-programmed layer, I guess you would describe it as, and you just chuck it on a clip and it will edit the footage automatically and create a dynamic look to it. Some of them obviously don't work too well with the footage you capture from a Mavic or other cameras. Some of them work really well, and with DaVinci Resolve you actually have specific DJI LUTs. So I used a 3D LUT, and the footage here with all the trees and my friend walking along the boardwalk just looks beautiful. The other footage I left quite basic just to show you guys how versatile this editing suite is and what you can do with D-Log footage. You can either make it look extremely aesthetically pleasing and something that really pops, or you can just make it a very flat basic image. And I love the power of DaVinci Resolve. When I was playing around with the colors, I was playing around with the lift, the gamma, the gain, the offset, played a bit with the contrast and the saturation, and then when it comes to using a LUT, you literally just chuck the LUT on top and it's ready to go straight away. So a lot of versatility and something really easy to pick up and use. If you want more creative control from your Mavic Pro and you want to be able to really make those colors pop, then D-Log is the way to go. I really hope you enjoyed this video though. Enjoy, thank you so much for watching, and have a splendid day.